Welcome back to Rush Rivals. Manicist holds on to his lead on the 1v1 leaderboard, remaining undefeated, and Whistling Bird holds the #1 spot for overall points. Some notable emblem rewards players received this week were Hikari receiving the Universe Stormbringer skill and the Meteor Charge spell card. Milanesso received the Void Destruction skill. Whistling Bird received the Worm Maximum monster, Worm Excavator, and the Maximum Excavator skill. Manicist received Yggdrago the Sky Emperor and the Beyond Curiosity skill. And Parko received all of the Matarian fusions, except for Ashura Star. Now, let's get on with the show. Today, the rivals will be playing Who's That Rush card. Players will be shown the silhouette of a Rush Duel monster card and must guess which card it is, receiving clues every 30 seconds. The first player to correctly name the card receives a prize, and every player will receive points based on how long it takes them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's this card? Go. I'm going to slowly dot down some of these as I go.
M7's Red Magician.
Alright, that is the first timer up. So the first clue is going to be this is a light attribute monster. Continue.
That is clearly Dragonic Overlord Elderly.
So everyone has got the answer, so we will go ahead and stop
Rex.
the timer. We will be going on to the next card in 3, 2, 1. Here's your next card. Starting the timer.
Done. On my baby.
I was
Done
slow,
asterisk.
I think.
Yeah, I used the JP name.
I just put the first word of the Japanese. Is that fine?
Time's up. So the first clue for this one will be it is not a popular type.
Ooh, that's a good clue.
That's not a good clue for me.
Alright, we have got everyone's answers, so we will be stopping the timer, and then we will be moving on to the next one. So, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin.
Melodie.
None.
M Hero.
Got to be specific with this one.
I was specific.
Your
I
first
mean,
clue
yeah.
for this one is
Olenpao.
it has green hair.
Bean Soldier?
Row Cassidy.
Katgrün. Ikanot. It is Tomo.
I swear this is all Hikari.
That could all be Hikari. Alright, well everyone has the correct answer. So,
It's my
You
boy
face her.
rower.
we will once again be going on to the next one. So, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Who is it?
Speed-typing Baby.
Ew, it's Kenri::D.
Please.
Draco is speed.
I am actually sped.
Alright, well everyone got this one on the very first one, and I didn't miss any, so completely perfect.
I-80 WPM on Nitro type. Save me.
So we're going on to number 5, and we will be showing this in 3, 2, 1. Who's that card?
Done.
You Parko.
I was slower though, Keck.
Distracted.
That's clearly Dragon Bat.
Alright, everyone got the answer once again. So, I will now go ahead and reveal what cards these were and start giving out the prizes. So, the very first one that we saw,
That has
Was-
to be Hyper Strike Dragon Dragias for F.
the Blue Eyes White Dragon, who would have thought?
Oh my god.
And the fastest was
No way.
Parko.
OMG.
So, Parko will be receiving Lightning Braver. Now, someone did mention this card last week,
Cool.
and Lightning Braver. But Lightning Braver is going to be added to Parko. Second up
I have to Knopf.
was Miss Mutton, or Meek-chan. And the fastest was, once again, Parko. So Parko will be receiving 7 Shift.
Chill Parko.
So that is quite an interesting card. It's really good in some decks, really kind of in others. So we'll have to see what happens there. Next up, we had this lovely
needed
card,
that.
who was Dean Keto, the Boogie Master. And the fastest was Hikari. So, Hikari will be receiving
Yay.
Oh, our first bundle
I
of
typed
today.
The entire thing.
plus random Hikari.
our first bundle, and it is going to be the Maximum Hyper Engine bundle. So this is, I suppose I should
Pika.
probably,
That's nice,
cool.
actually.
Bro, I have only one of the middle.
so I'll chuck this into, well, maybe
Gotcha.
maybe if you win another one, you can exchange it. It's the Maximum Hyper Engine skill,
Oh, you
3 of
have it
each the
again.
Maximum piece, and then 3 of Vulcan Ignite Hyperdrive. So, next up, we'll be showing off these lovely legs, and it was
Could we do
Prima
trading of bundles
Gitana.
if we don't have enough cards for said bundle?
No, you can't. Not unless there is a special rule in place that says you can. So, Prima, and the fastest was Parko once again. And Parko will be receiving another Thunder card, Lightning Gazelle. So there you go,
Whoa.
your Lightning Gazelle. Next
What
up,
is this?
Gut, Team
the last
Allianz
one
so far.
was Karibot. And Karibot, the fastest, again, was Parko. So congratulations, Parko, on getting 4 of these
Let's
5.
go.
No way.
And you've received All-Seeing
And we
Harvey.
nerf Paco.
So there it is,
Let's go,
All-Seeing
Paco.
Harvey. Well, with that done, we will be moving over to round 2. So, I will be showing the first card in round 2 in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's the card? Let's start the timer.
Done. Too slow.
So it ist 20 in total.
I will give
I
you that
typed
whistling
so
bird, even though
wrongly
technically
here,
your
man.
answer's incorrect. But I will be forgiving. Right, well, everyone got it in the first go, so we don't have to worry about that one. Oh, great tomato overlord.
What a forgiving overlord.
I mean, it's an easy enough mistake to make. So the next one will be starting in 3, 2, 1. Who is it? Timer starts now.
Did I mention your beard looks great today?
Almost didn't get it.
Thank you. Okay, everyone has got this one pretty quick, and I managed to record it pretty quick, so we'll go on to the next one. So, we'll be revealing the card in 3, 2, 1. Here's the card. Starting the timer.
Am E4st.
Am I first? No, you are not, Whistling Bird, I can tell you that. I will give you that, Milaness, that's close enough.
I couldn't remember the name.
Welchen?
That's
forgot
also
his name.
fine, Draco.
Is mine fine?
Sota's is fine. We will be giving out the first clue, which is going to be...
Tomato Ei Wand to Knopf beteilen diff der war Zeit tat Eis okay.
It is a... It has purple crystals on the card, is going to be the clue.
Is mine okay? I'm not sure it's his
Yes,
exact
yours
Yes,
is,
name.
yours is
To the
fine,
digit.
Hikari. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Is
6,
mine
7, 8.
okay?
Right, we have everyone's answers. Everyone has gotten the answer at this point. But we will be showing the next one
Yes.
in 3,
I loved that as a child.
2, 1. Who's the card? Starting the timer.
Done.
I'll give you that, Sota. I will give you that. 1. That is the first one done. So, the first clue I will be giving you is jelly.
It's Rei.
Tomato was inkorrekt.
Wait a minute, that's Seven's Paladin.
Were you correct?
I hated his card.
Yes, you were fine, Whistle.
I didn't get it without the clue.
Well, that's why the clues exist, right? Ideally, everyone should be getting all of them, but everyone has now answered. And the clues should ideally help you along the way to that. So, Manicist, the most annoying thing is I now have to edit that out during the editing
I laughed
process.
so
That's
hard
the
I
most
couldn't
annoying
react to
thing
the
about this.
Manarchist.
So, the final card of this round will be shown in 3, 2, 1. Who's the card? Timer starts. Yeah, that's fine, Draco.
Der inkorrekte Tomato.
I can't give you that, Sota.
Ing Test Bros.
Alright, the first clue is going to be... This is a psychic monster.
Stop asking if it's correct. Guys, if you go to the clues, then type another answer.
Right, everyone has got the correct answer, so we will be stopping it there. So, the very first one. Who was this? Who was this? This was the dragon, and the fastest to get the dragon was
dragon, bro.
Milanesso.
It could be any dragon.
So Milaneso will be receiving a bundle.
IT wasn't Paco.
And Draco's bundle? This is not Draco's bundle. Milaneso's bundle is the Emblem of Destruction bundle.
Nulo.
So I will go ahead and I'll just chuck
Sounds
that
like
into
my
the chat
bundle.
so you can see it. See what's
Blaster
in it.
Bladu.
That's a good bundle.
It's pretty good. It's got some pretty good
Oh,
cards
okay.
in it. And don't forget, we don't play using the original ban lists, or the current ban list, which means that Swift Gaia is unlimited, which is pretty nice. So the next one was this lovely silhouette, and this was Can D, and the fastest to get Can D was Hikari. So Hikari will be receiving a Siesta Torero, or specifically 3 Siesta Torero, because these are all, again, going to be playsets. So, Siesta Torero
H.
is an okay staple. It's maybe a little bit past its prime, but it's still
Missy.
pretty cool. It's still pretty cool.
I kinda needed it with Harvey Sag.
So next up, we had this lovely silhouette, and this was the Super King Rex. And Super King Rex was gotten by Manicist. Manicist was the fastest, so Manicist will be receiving whatever the next prize is, which is a bundle. We have the Maximum Overload
I totally forgot his
bundle.
name for a second.
So Maximum Overload, this
Oh.
is just the Maximum and the skill. So that's
No
what's
way, it's
in
the
it.
Great Magnum.
So there you go. We finally have I guess that's actually his
Still
second
strong.
Maximum, which is kind of funny. He's now collecting the maxes. So the next one was
This would be strong with Milaneso.
Pluggy Fish, the Ray Special. And this was...
The Ray Special.
Well, we've revealed this now. Rhythmical Performer, and the fastest was Parko. So Parko will be receiving Rhythmical Performer times 3. Very, very good staple. Obviously, is more useful in some decks than others. When will I get a bundle? We have to wait and see what happens. And then we have the final one of this round, which was the Howling Bird. Howling Bird, everyone. And the fastest for this one was once again El Paco Chico. So Paco, you will be receiving actually a pretty cool staple.
I messed
Star
up. I forgot
Replacer.
this wasn't a winged beast.
Cool.
Star
Let's
Replacer,
go.
everyone. Very, very good staple card. Pretty much generically good.
Congrats, Paco.
Good.
So, what that does also mean is anyone that hasn't got these cards, they will now be
Paco
available to be
Replacer.
cloned if clones come up, right? That's very exciting. And if you get a clone next week, you could also go backwards and grab them. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and start the next round. So I will be showing the first card in 3, 2, 1. Who's the card? Time is starting. I'll give you that, Hikari.
Fuck.
I'll give you that, Whistling Bird. Like I get that can't be anything else.
I'm just gonna be chill with these.
Yeah, everyone got this on the first go, so don't need to worry about it. Everyone has got it. If you thought your answer looked a bit weird, I did manage to dissect it and work out what it was supposed to be, so you're all good to go. I typed this fast and I'm still too slow. I mean, I can't do anything about that, my friend. You're just going to have to type faster. Next up, we'll be showing in 3, 2, 1. Who's the card? Time has started.
You just gotta go 91 WPM, Bird.
I love how Draco is the one that, like, did, like, the weird answer. Like, it's fine, I'll allow it, but it's like, almost everyone else got, like, the exact name, and you just write that.
Draco, what was it?
I want it to be funny. Alright, fair enough, fair.
Lunar
fair.
Ruler.
Alright,
Well,
so we'll be starting the next one in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Time has started. Ooh, very tight at the top here. I can't believe how quickly some of those came through.
I'm so mad.
I'm getting some people are just typing random gibberish, which is making this a lot more difficult because I've got to like sift through all that. So the first clue for this one is going to be wall.
I heard mountain.
like they forced us to type a law.
I just realised I wasn't first and typed the whole name.
Me too.
But we have everyone. We have everyone. We're all good. We're all good to go for the next one. So we'll be showing the next one in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Me, Paco, and Hikari are
Handknof wie
panicked.
am Markt.
Autocorrect. Better get its shit together.
I guess Milaniso typed it fine.
Alright, the clue will be they are holding a weapon.
Milaneso has experience,
Like,
specifically with this card.
Don't panic, you'll
Holding a
be
weapon.
fine.
Is it show me at Worlds? Edit the how.
Alright, everyone has
No,
got
keep
the
it.
correct answer. So we will be going on to the last one of this round. So we'll be showing the image in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Buckeye was slow.
Knof Paco Finale.
Press send.
Alright, the first clue is going to be this has an effect that involves special summoning from the graveyard.
Monster Reborn, I guess.
1. The next clue is going to be this is a monster that's effect is only live if you have a field spell on the field.
Is match rivalry.
We all know we are waiting for Hikari. It's so obvious.
Burning Blaze Dragon.
I got it now. I'm the true hater.
Alright, we have got all of the answers, so we will go ahead and start revealing the correct answers and who got them fastest. So first up, we had the Piercing Samurai, and the Piercing Samurai was actually gotten the fastest by Hikari. So Hikari will be
How could I
receiving
know?
a bundle, and I believe Hikari already has a bundle. So now Hikari's gonna have to make a decision.
Draco wins where?
Another bundle?
So Hikari,
Please let
you
me
have
get
received
at least one.
the Blue Eyes Rain bundle. And so now you
Blue
have to make the
Eyes.
decision. Would you like to have the Blue Eyes Rain, or would you like to have your Hyper Engine that you don't have all the cards for?
I want the blue eyes.
Okay.
Kuh.
So that
Oh, wow.
means the Hyper Engine goes into the vault. And that will be
F2 PS Best Friend.
available a little bit later. So the next thing we're going to look at is going to be the next card, which was Kime Luna. And the fastest to get Kime Luna was Sota. So Sota will be receiving
That's Lunar Ruler.
That's
We are
cool.
quick.
Futterbrust.
Fortitude Dragon. So you have 3
Hex.
copies of Fortitude Dragon Sota. Now, it's still a really good card, but
Actually, selection box bros.
Ayu.
do we get Dragon's Fortitude? You do not have Dragon's Fortitude yet,
Yet.
Accurate.
You
but
too.
who knows? Who knows where this could go?
Yes.
So, next up, we had this lovely,
My favorite
strange-looking
meta deck.
silhouette. And the answer was the
Vulcan.
Sevens Road Magician. And
SR
Sevens
Mahdi.
Road Magician was gotten quickest by Whistling Bird. So Whistling Bird will be receiving
Please.
a bundle.
Wie gut ist der Herr?
Missy.
This is quite a...
the heck?
depending on how you
Missy.
think about it, this is either a really good bundle
They
or a
keep
really
missing the
mid bundle.
bundles. Rough.
But this one is the Jointech Charge Bundle. There is some really cool stuff in here.
And you will.
You will.
Join tech, bro.
I mean, it's pretty relatively generic, right? It's relatively generic. So next up, we will have the Star Trancer, and this one was gotten quickest by Parko. So Parko will be receiving 3 copies of Shield Boring Kong. So Shield Boring Kong will be added to Parko. I can't tell if Hunter's writing boring because he
Parko
thinks
won
it's
that.
boring
Was it
because he's saying his
Warcraft?
name. And then the last card of this round was...
Tomato. But if you get a card first, you get more points.
If you get a card first, you get more points. No, you do not get more points. You only get the prize. You'll get the same number of points as everyone else that got it before a clue.
Okay.
And this was Bill Dragon, everyone's favorite constructor. And this is
This
a
took me a while.
emblem, and I believe Parker
Not
already
the
has an
Aries.
emblem, right? Does Parker have an emblem? Is this your first emblem? You've gotten so many right, and you've dodged all the emblems so far. Okay. So
Okay.
your emblem is the Hero Rush Rising emblem bundle. Sorry, again, I'm getting the two confused once again. So we got some hero cards going on. And Parko does already have a lot of the warrior stuff, so yeah, it doesn't necessarily play well together, but you know, that is something.
A Hero in Ihnen.
we will get ready for the final round, the final 5 cards, and just like before, this will be worth double points. This is going to be a step up. I will say specifically the last couple are going to be pretty tough, so prepare yourselves for that. But I will be revealing the first card in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's your first card. That is the wrong place to type, Manicus.
El Maui.
So,
Lol.
Elmao.
I
don't
can't give
know.
you that, Whistling Bird.
anyone didn't get it there, not a Rush fan.
So the first clue for this one is
I
going
got
to
it,
be...
but not the exact name.
This is a rare rarity card. Right, everyone has the card, so we will be moving on to the next. Tomato, are you going to be a dick and not count that as my first time? No, I gave you your first one, that's fine. So we will be showing the next card in 3, 2... Also, why would I be a dick? So I'm like, fuck you, Manicus, fuck you. Alright, 3,
Lol.
2, 1. Let's go.
Dunno. The star of the show.
Ugh, I think I was not first.
Mein Nachschiss just Fortatius Schulblutkund.
Right, everyone has got it, so this one was apparently quite an easy one. Everyone
Wait,
knows
stream.
their cards.
I'm a fake fan.
Alright, so we will be showing the next one in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Who's this card? I'll give you that, Sota. That can't really be anything else. I cannot give you that, Hunter. I'll tell you that right now. Alright, the first clue for this one is going to be... It is a fusion monster.
Allow.
Okay, everyone's got it. Everyone has got the correct answer. Alright, so this is the second to last, everyone. Second to last. Let's see if people can get it. We'll be revealing it in 3, 2, 1. Who is it? I love how many people
How
got
is
this
this hard?
instantly. I think if you're not super familiar with the cards, this one can be difficult.
I mistyped.
Ike, this one is like the easier ones.
Listen, you don't have to worry about a slight, like, spelling error, Hikari. I know what you mean. It's fine. I think everyone's got it. I'm just going to double, triple check.
Yeah, Tomato needs to
Alright.
step it up, make us cry.
The
19 out
next,
of
the
19, I
clue,
got
the first
try.
clue is very blue. Very blue is your first clue.
Paco's balls.
I will not be accepting Parko's balls if anyone writes that down. Just let everyone know.
But it's
I
correct.
actually either feel like I didn't know
Ball
this one or
conquer.
I do what.
Alright, the next clue is going to be bubbles. There are bubbles on this card.
The next
That is
clue
Mimi
that
and
it's
Mimi
Aqua.
card for sure.
No, you have not gotten the answer correct, Sota. Next up, we're going to have the clue. It is carrying a sack. It is carrying a sack.
Ew.
Definitely shall meet at Worlds.
Alright, everyone has gotten the answer. So, we will be going on to our
Roman
final
artist is carrying a sack.
Tomato 23. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? I don't want to scroll up. Repeat your question, and I will answer it before we reveal the final card. If I got round 2 or round 1 for this and the last. You got
Ini Tuknov.
round 1 for both of them. You are completely fine. Alright, we will be showing the final card. This is going to be the hardest. If any of you get this like within like half a second, like you have me with some of these, I'm going to be a little bit concerned. But we will be showing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the card. Oh, nothing got fired in instantly. Well, one thing did, but it was very wrong. Alright, someone has already got it. There are a lot of good guesses, especially considering this one is, like, this is the asshole one, right? Realistically, this is not easy to get. So the first clue is going to be, this is a fusion monster, everyone. This is a fusion monster.
I would have got it faster, but couldn't minimize the stream.
You understand, Sota, you're only supposed to make one guess every 30 seconds. So I'm only going to take the first thing you say. 3,
An Amaze
2,
Tomato.
1. So the next clue is, this is a warrior monster. This is a warrior fusion monster. Right, I'll accept that answer, Sota.
Flame Wingman.
I'd this
French
one.
warrior.
Yep, that's fine, Hikari.
I realized this by
The
looking
next
closer.
clue is This is made using 2 of the same material. 2 of the same fusion material. Alright, everyone has got the answer. So we will go through and reveal the answers. First one we had was Night Vision, the Phantom Pigeon. So the person who got this the fastest was Sota. So Sota will be receiving...
getting 0 bundles
Never
off.
seen this before.
You've never seen this before. That's because it's not particularly meta. It's a really cool card, but
Also, he is the trap.
it's kind of bad. But here we go. Sota will be receiving Card Revitalization. Its original translation was Devastation, which is why it says Devastation on the card. So, next up,
Me.
we will be showing off the next answer. And it was the Imaginary Actor. And the Imaginary Actor was gotten fastest by
I did not remember this.
Hikari,
Wow.
who kept complaining that she didn't get it fast enough, but in actual fact was the fastest. So I'm not really sure what was going on there. Now. This is where things get a little bit interesting, everyone. Because this is the first
3 minute,
time
am I right?
we have had this as a prize.
Metarian loves me.
Now, Hikari, you already have a bundle.
Really?
Technically, this is a bundle, but this is the Sea Serpent bundle,
No.
which we do not know the contents of. So, Hikari, do you want to gamble on
What?
that Sea Serpents come out before the season ends and that there is stuff to put in this bundle, or would you rather just not have anything in it
It
at all?
is random.
No matter.
This could be absolutely pointless if we don't get a box that does, or if we get a box and it has no
Roshi,
Sea
don't got the
Serpents in
gems
it.
for it.
I do have them.
Also, what's in the bundle, you will pick and choose.
Yep, the bundle has literally not been made yet because I don't know what Sea Serpents are coming out. But that would mean you would have
Foul.
nothing from this bundle for this week. So either you can take this or you can keep the Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is guaranteed.
Yeah, I think you don't gamble.
Keep
Keep
the
the
Blue
Blue
Eyes.
Eyes.
Okay, so that means
I do take the gamble or aim a coward.
the Sea Serpent bundle goes into the vault. So now we will be showing off the next answer, and this was the Illusion Strike Dragon, or it's not Illusion Strike, also a Fantasia Strike Dragon Mirror Gear Star F.
Hazy Strike.
There we go, Hazy Strike.
HSEY.
The problem is because it's the Japanese name versus the English name. But this was fastest by Parko. So congratulations, Parko. You will be receiving... What will you be
Asterisk
receiving?
whips asterisk.
Ooh, Parko, you will be receiving something that quite a lot of people have been
This
after.
week was terrible for me.
That is the clone. So Parko, you should already know how this works. You can take one card that any other player has that from today or from any of the previous episodes that is not from a bundle.
Welche
Not
siehst du
from a
rein?
bundle. That's the only restriction. You'll have to think about how to use that. Obviously, we haven't updated the spreadsheet yet, so you're going to have to work that out as we get to it. But
Yeah.
then the next one is... It was Santa Cloth. So Santa Cloth was gotten the fastest by Hikari
Santa
once
Bros.
again. So Hikari will be receiving
Yay.
a second the clone. So Hikari will be receiving a clone as well as Parko, and will be able to copy any other card. And then we have the last
Imagine I
but
got
not
2
least.
clones. Will be insane.
But you didn't. But you did not. So the last card was Hero of the Kin. And Hero of the Kin was gotten the fastest by Manicus, who
Hikari
is
quickly clones
actually
his Parker clone card.
the only person
Sure.
out of everyone to get this without any clues. So Manicus. Does Manicus have a bundle? Manicus does have a bundle. So Manicus, you will have to make a decision. Would you rather keep your Overlord? I believe you have Overlord. Or would you rather have the Chemicalize bundle?
Lol.
Remove eight
Wait,
ice
what?
frontally in time.
Oh boy, save everyone from Magnum by sealing it away or chemicalize.
Well, you say sealing it away. The people that don't have emblems or bundles will just get to pick from them. So it will come
Lol.
back. So... Sota. You get first pick. So what do you want, Sota? You got the Sea Serpent bundle, the Maximum Hyper Engine, or Maximum Overload?
Magnum.
Serpent Vulcan Overlord.
Let's go for Max. Okay, so Sota will be receiving the Maximum Overload. The next tiebreaker is going to be Draco. So Draco you get to pick the next one. So would you rather have Sea Serpent Bundle or Maximum
Yeah, Soda
Hyper
with
Engine?
Saram and Overlord.
Give me
the
the sea snakes.
Okay, so you'll be getting that, which means for now, the Hyper Engine will be going to Hunter. Alright, so that is that. That is everything done, diddly done, done, done. So, you can all go away and start building your decks. We can go ahead and see that we have quite an interesting point lead. We've got Whistling Bird as our new first place. Manicus very, very, very close behind. We've also had different people winning each of the challenges, and Manicus is currently the only player that is still undefeated in the 1v1s. Today we're going to have Milanesso versus Whistling Bird, Hunter versus Akari, Parko versus Manicus, and Sota versus Draco Kid. As for the interesting additions to the card pool, for the generic card pool this week, we got Hero of the Kin, Crescent Moon Swordmaster, Hero of the Yeast, Crafter Drone Mystic Dealer, and Call of the Earthbound. We'll have to see if anyone uses these. Call of the Earthbound especially can be quite interesting against the right decks. As for some new cards, Draco hasn't actually got
Tomato
anything.
is
All he got was the Sea
adding
Serpent.
time zone.
No, you know, we could believe in Hikari. I mean, Hikari has got some interesting choices available, right? She's got Light Galaxy, the Shadow Flowers, guys,
alive
the
in Hikari.
plants.
Yeah, but
She
not
could
blue
bring
eyes.
plants, guys. She could bring plants. Zombies, Strike Dragons, everyone. She has Illusion Strike Dragon Mirror Gears. It's overpowered, guys. Overpowered.
But I'll be using the most amazing deck today.
Oh, Hikari going to be using the most amazing deck today. And we'll see what happens in Game 2 of Milanesso versus Whistling Bird. Now again, I will preface, any deck that does have a maximum in it is going to naturally have quite a large advantage against decks that don't have maximums. Now some decks are going to have ways to boost over a maximum or boost high enough to crash into them, others won't. So again, having a maximum for this week specifically, very, very, very powerful. Peaks of Blistopia is going to be activated. We're going to summon out our Constructor Shovelon. It will get a boost from the field spell up to 1900. We will clear over. We are going to see Milanesso having Chaos Burst Ray to change the attribute of the Shovelon. We have Fighter Mixer coming down. We're going to be using the second Mixer. We're going to be activating our ability, our skill, to boost the attack by 100. Nothing like too crazy. Pierce is going to be activated. Requiem, unfortunately, is on its own, so it will not be getting much of a boost. And then the maximum is going to come down. And I assume this is probably going to spell the end of the game, since Milanesso does not have many tools to really help him get through this. He can easily hit 4,000 attack, but getting any higher than that is going to be very, very difficult. Now, if Milanesso was, for example, playing the power-up, he could have ways to boost over, but we're going to assume he didn't have them, or he just didn't draw into anything that could help. So that will be a clean 204 Whistling Bird. Alright, Draco versus Sota. We're going to see Yuhi. We're going to see Yuga versus everyone's favorite Royal Rebel boy, Roa. So we're expecting Royal Rebels out of Draco. Sota, on the other hand, we're not really sure what he's going to be on. We're going to be setting 2, tributing 2 to summon a monster in face down defense position. Draco is going to be summoning out the Royal Rebels, do metal and activating Pierce, but it will not be able to get over the Toceratops. So it looks like we are on the Cointech Breakthrough skill. We are going to be flipping a coin, which we will not do successfully. We will tribute our monster to set another. I can only assume this is going to be another Toceratops. 2 cards left in hand, though, tells me that hand must be full of spell traps or more boss monsters. We're going to be changing our Toceratops back to attack and hit Tails again. We might use the skill to change its battle position. We are not going to. Instead, we're going to summon out another Toceratops. Can we finally... No, we still cannot find their heads. We are only ever going to be flipping tails. We do actually have the maximum overload skill. Okay, very interesting. So we are going to be sporting a maximum. We're going to be summoning out the heavy metal, use its effect to destroy, and then gain a load of attack. We will be hit with the nasty music Princess's Recital, which will stop our attack, so we won't be able to get any damage in. We are going to use our Overload skill. We'll use Barrage of Steel to pop the back row and then attack over the Doom Metal. Now, potentially could have been pretty good there because we did have the trap card that could have redirected our attack, which would have absolutely protected our monster. We're going to use the skill again, summoning out the maximum overload or overrode. What's this? Overlord, that's the one. Overlord into the middle, attack over. We're then going to be summoning out our Royal Rebel bosses. Doom Metal's effect is going to pop the Overlord and inflict 1,000 damage. We're going to be using the Overload skill to reduce the attack of our Doom Metal. We're then going to boost the attack of Cannon Rhino. We're not going to boost his attack, we're going to get piercing and attack over the defense position buyer. Life point wise, this is still quite a close game, 35 to 37. We're going to be activating the Iron Onslaught to pop a back row, and then we'll attack over both of the weaker monsters, leaving the Doom Metal. We're going to be activating our skill to summon out 2 high-level monsters, tribute both to summon out Invasion, which can destroy all level 4 and lower face-up monsters on the opponent's field. Thunderspark is going to come down to reduce the damage we take. A second Thunderspark is going to be activated, but it will not be enough, and Draco will be taking the win. So, good job, Draco. So we are going to see Yuhi Odo versus Gavin. Let's see what both of these players are bringing. Now, Parko does have quite a lot of interesting warrior-based options, whereas Manicus has a lot of different, like, kind of weird options. We'll see what he ends up bringing. So Rhythmical Performer is going to come down. Ice Arc is in the graveyard. Okay, so we are potentially just playing the Ice Arc deck. We're going to flip up the Semi-Ruler. We're going to look at our opponent's Alpha Burn Drake. So this could be Noodles from Manicust. All-Seeing Harvey is just going to take a quick gander at what all these back row cards are. We're going to activate the Avian Spell Tactics and pop the back row. We will then attack over the Alpha Burn. We will be attacking over Stock and the Needle Curry. Noodle Art Reboot is going to boost the attack of our Spice, the Elite Noodle Ninja, as well as add back the fire rate to our hand. Spice's effect is going to boost the attack of all of our monsters. So we are going to be setting a monster. We're going to be immediately tributing over for Ice Arc. Ice Arc's effect is going to activate, putting 2 monsters back into the deck and then bringing back a warrior monster from the graveyard. But we haven't used the skill. Right, here comes Spectral Squall. So this will boost the attack of Ice Arc up by 1,000. Then we will be attacking over. Because we know this monster has 0 defense, we can attack over it with the Siesta Torero, making very good use of that. And that is going to be Parko taking game 1. So this is going to be game 2 of the Aqua Bubble Era deck versus the Amnesia Galaxy deck. So Amnesia Rush is going to just reveal itself, just to let everyone know that we're playing it. Ooh, Hunter does get to set 5 as the open. That's pretty much as good as it gets. We're going to be seeing a Safer come down and a Gansel. We will attack over both of these cards. With no Meteor Charge, though, we can't get in for a ridiculous amount of damage here. We are, however, going to use the Hydration to pop the back row. Okay, so we did that to make room, basically. We probably had too many spell traps in the open. Amnesia Rush is going to come down and boost Gansel's attack up. Meteor Charge is going to come down. Call of the Earthbound is going to redirect the piercing attack, though, which can be very, very powerful. Music Princess Recital is going to protect that last monster from being destroyed. Seahorse is going to activate, adding Kanan back from the graveyard. We're going to tribute 2 to summon out the Dean Keto, the Security Master. We'll then summon out the Brick Phone. Brick Phone is nice to have, but we don't have any bosses in the graveyard right now. We will summon out a second Security Master, and because we have summoned a normal Aqua this turn, we do get to use the skill to boost the attack. We can clear the entire board, but this can be a little bit scary. It is not unheard of for the Amnesia deck to be able to clear a board like this. Here comes Galactica Force, and it's Interstelline. He has joined the fight. We'll be boosting the attack of all of our monsters, which is not going to be enough to clear this whole board, though. But we can clear a big chunk of it and get Hunter down to 2,200 life points. We'll summon out Kanan, summon out a second Kanan, and it looks like we have caught up to the game. We're going to set a back row. Goodbye, Draco. Thanks for playing. So Triple Threat Thunder is going to reduce the attack of Gansel down to 0. So how much damage is this on board? That's what, 25 plus 21. I mean, this is just lethal, right? This is straight up just lethal. This is giga lethal. Which means this is going to be going to a game 3 to find out who is truly the better Rush Duel anime character. Is it Mimi and Mimi or Udius Velgia? But yeah, we will be ending the stream now, guys. So anyone that wants to say goodnight before I chuck it onto the other screen, feel free to do so. We're getting Polly, so
Good night,
Matarian
bros.
best deck. Potentially.
Go away, you bums.
Yeah, Manicist just calling everyone bums. Pretty standard for Manicist.